Hey guys! Last week we talked about the benefits of exercising and when to start exercising. So if you missed that video, check it out on my Erin Hart Health Coaching YouTube channel. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of my future videos. So today I'm going to continue with the theme of exercise. I'm really excited to talk to you about how to fuel your body for exercise when you have a sugar and flour-free lifestyle, and how to decide when is the right time to start, which is something that I've really been researching a lot and learning about lately because I've been interested in it for myself. So I am not an expert on this particular subject yet, but I like to share what I've learned from the people who have coached me and who are people that I consider to be experts. So figuring this out really just takes trial and error and experimenting because everyone is different. And I would definitely consider getting coaching around this as I have. So I lost 125 pounds and I've been living in maintenance for a while. And I'm so excited because I feel like I'm ready to really focus on exercise and fitness. So now that I'm done with the weight loss phase, I just want to get really strong and fit. So back in 2020, after I had started to see some incredible results, my brother joined me in this new healthy lifestyle, and he lost 90 pounds and he's been in maintenance for 15 months or so, and he's now able to run like 8 miles a day, and he's so inspiring to me. It's really amazing that we can reverse all of these years of damage that we've done to our bodies with healthy, real food. So food is just the best medicine. So if he can do it, I know that I can do it. I can get fit and strong, and so can you. So my main focus for the past couple of years in my own journey has been nutrition and healing from my issues with food and that is how I've had so much success with weight loss. But exercising has not been the focus up until now. And I've done some walking and like weightlifting occasionally, and that's been great. But you don't really need to fuel your body for exercise with extra food if you're exercising for less than an hour a day. So if you're just exercising for less than an hour a day, you can stop the video here. You probably don't need to change anything. You're good. Just keep doing what you're doing with your meal plan. But if you have a more vigorous exercise routine, or you plan to one day have a more vigorous routine, keep watching. So I've asked a lot of people who are really experienced with this, with their exercising, with their sugar and flour-free lifestyle, and I've learned so much. So I'd like to share with you what I've learned in this video if you're wondering how to adjust your meal plan for exercise. Now first, just know if your brain is like mine, you may start to have a lot of food chatter when you start exercising because your brain is telling you you need more fuel, but you really don't always need to adjust your meal plan for exercise. Like I said, if you're exercising for less than an hour a day at light to moderate intensity, I'd say don't add anything. Your brain will hound you for a couple of weeks, but just tell it that you're okay and that your food is enough. The food chatter will subside after a couple of weeks. So we have to be the boss of our brain. So those thoughts will quiet down. But if you're exercising more vigorously than an hour or more, I think it's a good idea to give yourself some extra fuel. Your body is going to need more energy, and it will probably demand more protein to build your muscle. If you are underfueling your body, that can lead to your brain overriding your will and your body is going to make you eat off plan. You may find yourself struggling and going off plan more and more. Even though you're trying to, you just can't help it. And it's like holding your breath. Your brain will eventually make you breathe whether you want to or not. So if you're not giving your body enough protein, your brain will eventually make you eat more. So I think a better way to do it is to appropriately fuel your body for exercise. So there are a few options for how to add extra food for exercise. The best option, in my opinion, is if you are consistently exercising week after week, to just add in food to your daily meal plan so that your meal plan is not changing day to day based off of your exercise. So for example, increasing your protein portion or adding in half a grain to breakfast. We want to separate our exercise from our meal plan completely if possible to decrease food chatter. This can really help with automaticity and eliminating the need to use willpower day to day. And so you probably want to start by adding protein and see how you feel after a couple of weeks. So when I started exercising vigorously for an hour each day, I increased my protein to the men's protein portion, and I added veggies to each meal, and that has just helped me a lot. So a good friend and a mentor of mine is an active hiker, and whether she hikes 15 miles or 5 miles, she just eats her food plan and she doesn't change it day to day depending on what she's doing. And I think that this is the best way for those of us who are highly susceptible to food addiction. This will eliminate the food chatter around adding fuel for exercise. So she eats a ton of food because she's very active and she needs a lot of food to maintain her weight. But it's not changing day to day, week to week. And this option brings the most peace in my experience. So if your exercise is inconsistent though, you may want to implement an if-then plan. And I've tried this, but the caveat is that it does increase food chatter if you're using it for your day-to-day exercise regime. So I think it can be a really good option though for activities like going on a long bike ride or climbing a mountain or backpacking, for example, that you don't do all the time. Like if I exercise for 75 minutes, then I'll fuel my body with a fuel pack. And that could be half a grain and half a protein. And you can just keep the rest of your meal plan the same the rest of the time. So when I recently climbed Mount Timpanogos, for example, I brought some extra fuel packs to sustain me every hour or two of hiking as needed. So some ideas for fuel packs could be like 2 ounces of sweet potatoes and 1 ounce of nut butter in a Ziploc bag, and then you tear off the corner and you eat it like the goo that cyclists eat. It's so good. It's great, healthy energy. Another one is a banana with a hard-boiled egg, or like half an apple and a string cheese, or a meat stick and 3 Triscuits. There's lots of other options. So if you can be consistent with exercise times, that is the best way to do it, and it will just help you to maintain your automation in your program, and it will make it so much easier mentally. But if you can't be consistent, it's okay. Don't worry, just go move and just have fun. Just determine what your exercise plan is and then make a plan with your food the night before so that you're not making decisions to alter your meal plan in the moment. And be sure that when you do add exercise, that you don't make these decisions about changing your meal plan alone. Run it past someone who's experienced with it, and keep writing down your food the night before and experiment. So try it out. Try out your plan and approach it like a scientist. Track your hunger and your cravings and your energy level for a week or two, and then just adjust it as needed. So you can do it. Your body is meant to move. So when you're ready, go have some fun. If you would like some coaching around this, feel free to schedule a free no obligation coaching call with me. I do only 5 free coaching calls each week, so sign up before they're gone. But you can claim your spot by clicking the link in my bio or by going to my website at erinharthealthcoaching.com. So I hope that you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.